Welcome to Legit Brew Reviews, the show about two guys who drink legit brews.
And give you legit reviews. I'm Matt.
And I'm Trevor. And before we get into what we're drinking today, first we want to shout out our sponsor for today's episode, Serve, the card game for couples.
And that's an 18 and up couples scenario, because these cards have been known to get a little adult.
They're a little raunchy.
And I'm not saying that from experience, because I haven't seen them until we show you here in a second, but it does have a striking little 18 plus on there, so probably not for your 80-year-old grandmother.
No, well, maybe. There's the plus.
True, yeah.
So maybe Grandma and Grandpa can get into it.
They could, and you'll see how fun it is here in a few minutes along with us.
Yeah, so do we want to get into the rules of the game?
We can briefly touch on it. They do have several cards of instructions.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna just read here is just the beginning, pretty much how to play kind of scenario of the game, just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
It does say served is a hilarious. Everybody loves how I say that for some reason. Hilarious. Is a hilarious real life card game, and this makes it unique. It's almost like a game, kind of like, you know how people play that game called The Game? Mm-hmm. I never got into it.
Oh,
What?
I just lost the game.
Oh, jeez. Man, see, I hate, that's so stupid. Anyway.
It's been years!
Well, sorry. It's a real-life card game which takes everyday scenarios that come up between you and your partner and turns them into actions in a card game. Yes, sir. You have a comment? Have a comment?
I was just going to add that it's one of those games that it doesn't, I'm not going to say it doesn't end, but you set a time limit on it. And it could be like, it could last a couple weeks, couple months, a year even.
Like a lot like The Game.
Yeah, I already
that you lost again, apparently. I don't play it, so. But yeah, ultimately injecting some fun, some cheekiness, and strategy into all types of situations. Yeah. We picked out a couple of cards. We don't want to ruin the fun for everybody that does want to play this game, so we did pick out a couple of cards between the two of us, and then we'll kind of give you an idea.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
You and I. Cards can be played on top of each other, but cannot cancel each other out. Mm-hmm. So if there's like a card that's played, the opposing player cannot then use...
They can't double tap.
A certain card. However, they can play a particular card giving them the power to dress their partner for the evening.
Yeah.
So if it's like a date card or something like that, you could add to something that would accompany the date card, but you can't do something that would negate the date card.
Yeah. And I'm probably cutting in.
No, you're good.
But once you play a card, the other person has to play a card before you can play your next one, right? Unless... Was that what you were just saying?
Yeah,
Unless you play another card that accompanies it or something?
Yeah, it just says for every card played, your partner must play a card back if they choose to. So
you don't have to play one in response immediately, right? You can hold out.
You can kind of
for a better time.
Keep people waiting.
If you set the time frame for a year, you can get them at any time.
You can get them at any time. But yeah, there's tons of other instructions on here that you guys can read when you purchase a pack of them.
And we want to emphasize, it is a game meant for couples.
Yes, it is a game, his or her. It does say it on the pack here. But for today's example, to bring it to you wonderful people that we love so much, this will be Trevor, played by Trevor, and I will be playing Melissa today, Trevor's not girlfriend.
Sorry.
We've been an item for a while, and we live together. We live a normal coupley life, and then one day I just decide to hit Trevor with this particular card. And what I'll do is I'm going to give Trevor this card, and I'm going to have Trevor read it to us.
All right.
So there you go, sir. You've been served
the Manscaped card. Whilst it's awesome, you're so comfortable in my company that you've totally neglected to trim, clip, and shave. To be honest, I'm not digging it. It's time you manscaped, and here's what I'd like done. And I guess I'd have to style my facial hair or body hair.
Right, yeah. I would like you in the chest region. I would like just a nice LBR. Because that's my favorite show. I'm Melissa, my favorite show on YouTube.
I mean, I might just do that when I get home anyway. So
there you go. So Trevor would be able to either immediately retort or, as we've learned, have it wait for a little while. So we'll just say, some months went by. The fun was had. Trevor shaved LBR,
LBR
into his into his chest regions.
And then one day I come at you with a, "Hey Melissa."
Oh, hey.
Bam.
Oh, wow. It's been months since I remember this game.
Bet you forgot about it, didn't you?
Oh, what does this say? Let me put on my readers.
Are you 80?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. It says the... I can't. The star card. Oh, I like stars. Oh, no, starfish card. Sorry. I gotta get an upgrade.
She's 80.
I'ma just lie here and relax while you do all the work. Now hop to it. He's gonna do all the work.
Yeet. How long would you do all the work? That's a good question, right?
Until I'm satisfied.
The day?
Until I'm satisfied.
You fold some clothes and you're
until I'm satisfied. I'm like, yeah, you did good. Months went by again. And months went by. I haven't used my card yet. And Trevor decides he's going to use his next card.
Oh, no.
No, you should.
No.
You should. You should use whatever your next card is, honey.
I'd rather not use my card right now. Love bug.
Sweetie, I really would.
No, lamb chop.
No. Honey bunny, Snookums. What are you doing? Did you somehow get a third card? Yeah. Don't do it. You're going to make the gods that served angry. Don't do it.
2 cards.
2 cards.
And I guess that day I play this one.
The Sorcerer's Stylus card. This card grants you the power to dress your partner however you like for one day. Tart them up. Oh, I'm kind of a tart anyway. Tart them up, tone them down, or send them out the door in something completely ridiculous. But I thought...
How do you feel about furries?
Well, I'll tell you exactly how I feel about furries, honey.
Oh, man. The Not Today Satan card. The ultimate card. Only one per player and must be used wisely. Trumps all other cards and cannot be counteracted or reversed. This isn't Uno.
And it legitimately says that on the card, guys.
That's legit.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It can break up the day-to-day in your couple relationship.
Yeah.
It introduces some fun. Obviously, there's going to be some things in there that you got to wait for the right moment. Hence, why the game can go on and on and on.
And there are some cards that you can't play because they're kind of circumstantial. Like if they're not relevant to like your everyday life. Like say you don't own a car and the card is like, oh, you have to drive me around for the day. Yeah. Well, obviously you can't use that, so you just like negate it and find something else to do.
Yeah, just keep it interesting. It's meant to be fun. Like I said, break up the monotony in the world.
Yeah, and it'll keep your partner on their toes.
Absolutely.
Because they never know when you'll play it.
Yeah, and they'll never know what the other outcome could come from what they play or what you play first. Right, so thanks, guys out there at Served. We appreciate you guys sending us these cards. And we hope you guys, if you look down in the description, if you're interested in getting you a pack for you and your loved one.
All right, and today's beer is brought to us by Lupulin Breweries.
Ooh.
They're from Big Lake, Minnesota, and I hope I'm saying
Minnesota.
Lupulin?
Sounds about right.
Sounds better than Lupulin, but
yeah.
What's Lou pulling on?
I don't know. I don't know what Lou's pulling on, but he better stop because he's going to have to buy me dinner.
So this is the Fashion Mullet IPA, and this is just a really cool can.
Yeah, it's Duke Nukem's brother.
Duke Nukem.
Mook Nukem.
Dukem. He's like Duke Nukem mixed with, would you say Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah. He kind of has like a hybrid mix of old Duke Nukem.
This dude he's like
Dog.
he's like
Nuke Action hero.
action hero, like swooner, like this is the
Yeah.
dude that like gets all the women, but at the same time, like
With
he's
his golden locks.
such a piece of shit.
Right.
This is him. He's got like diamond studded earrings and like hair coming out of his ears. He's a legit. Oh, and my favorite part, well, he's got the toothpick and everything. My favorite part though is his
Soul
patch
patch?
is
Yeah.
hops. So
That's nice. He's got a
he's
hopsy
legit.
soul patch.
He's legit. Yeah. So this is, like I said, this is an IPA. 60 IBUs. That's the bitterness scale, the bitterness rating of a beer.
Yeah.
Something we don't really talk about much on the show because it's not really a scale we keep up with, or it's not one that I really understand.
Yeah, it is kind of. I mean, I wouldn't want to go in there acting like I'm an expert with it
Yeah.
because I really am not.
Right.
We're not.
Right. Just thought I'd state it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the ABV, which is something we all understand, is 6.5. So it's about average, I think, for an IPA.
Yeah.
Would you like the honors?
Oh, you want me to pour it up?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yes, sir.
I can do that. Let's see what kind of.
Let's see how this this beer kind of factors out on your IPA. There it is.
Oh my god. Oh, it blasted me in the eye. Oh, I can't see.
Oh,
Ow.
no.
Ow. Ow.
He really is a...
Ow. Got me in the
He
eye.
punched you in the eye.
Last action heroed me in the damn eye. All right, here we go. Very, very heady. And I'm not even trying to smell, and I'm getting the smells.
The head has a mullet.
Oh, dude, it does.
Ooh, it's a pretty honey color.
Yeah, it is. It is really nice. A little. What did we call it last time? The sediment.
Yeah, the sediment.
I don't know if that's the best way to describe that.
Sediment toast crunch.
Sediment toast crunch
The
from
taste-
Nabisco.
The taste you can't see.
Oh, dude, man, those are some decent little chunks in there. They're almost like little chunks of glitter floating around in there, and they move around when you spin it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What? That's crazy. It's like paper mache.
Yeah,
Machete. Paper machete.
paper machete.
All right, you wanna smell?
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh la la.
Mm.
Very strong citrus
Yeah.
hop. Yeah, this IPA does have a mullet.
Yeah, it smells like a mullet. Man. We've commented on the color. We've commented
Beautiful color.
on
the floaty bits.
the floaty bits. We've commented on the smell.
The schmale really good.
So now is the time where we comment on the taste.
I'm ready. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
60 IBUs indeed.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, he's a bitter gentleman.
Well, he had a rough childhood.
He's a bitter gentleman.
So I like it.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if natively they use something else when they don't use grapefruit. Because it still tastes grapefruity, but then it almost has that pineapple-y esqueness to it. And I love pineapple over grapefruit. But yeah, it is really good. I find that the head on it gives off kind of like a little creamy, like a velvet, I guess cream. Just a creamy cream.
It's a creamy cream, yeah.
A creamy cream.
Well,
it adds a nice just good creamy frothy kind of taste to the IPA.
yeah, I agree.
So then you have the conflict between the bitterness, but then it's kind of cutting it a little bit with
Yeah.
the subtle sweet of the
Yeah. I'm getting more of the citrusy notes. And really strong hops.
yeah.
I don't think the malt there's the maltiness is very subtle. Like it's not really it doesn't express itself.
Yeah. No real heavy malt aftertaste or anything.
A slight toasted note towards the end,
Very,
but
very
it's
small.
very small. Yeah, this is like very hop heavy. Not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I like it. It's really good. Like I said, I'm starting to warm up to IPAs. I still don't know if I'm to the point of like exclusively buying IPAs yet. It is really good. I like this one. Would you buy a 6-pack of it?
Oh, absolutely. This is really good.
Yeah. And like we said, we don't know if this comes in a 6-pack, but that's of course our measure of how much we like it,
Yeah.
the value to us, the overall end all be all
Yeah,
kind of
I'd
thing.
definitely buy it again. This is a pretty good IPA. Personally, I like my IPAs to be. I don't know.
You like your IPAs to be a la. I mean, everybody has their own, their own way of things.
I like my IPAs to have a bit more of a toasted barley flavor.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too.
But this is pretty good,
Yeah.
Preference aside, I've had plenty of hop-heavy IPAs that I've still enjoyed, and this is one of them.
Yeah, it doesn't take away anything from it. I would like to, I guess, I don't even really want to say that. I was going to say I would like to see how it would taste that way, but no, that's fine. They made it the way they made it, and we'll enjoy it the way they made it. But yeah, I do gravitate kind of like how you do too. I do appreciate more of a toasty, more of a malty kind of ness about it, but that being said, with that not being featured in this beer, it doesn't take anything away with those attributes not being in this.
Very well said.
Still really well, still really good. If it came in a 6-pack, yeah, I mean, it's good enough to buy a 6-pack. So that's the best way to kind of go about it.
All right, so Lupulin Brewery out of Big Lake, Minnesota. That's today's episode.
Yeah, representing the Midwest in this episode.
The jewel of the Midwest. It's in the Midwest, right?
Yeah, I think so. Minnesota.
We failed geography.
I don't know. We're not good in geography. This isn't legit geography reviews. This is legit brew reviews.
We obviously failed geometry.
Yeah, geometry. We're not good at geometry or geology or genealogy.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Letters. We're not good at those either. Apparently.
Gee, I'm stupid.
All right, guys. Well, on the behalf of episode 9, guys, I'm Matt.
And I'm Trevor.
And that's Mook Nukem. And we'll see you guys next week.
Y'all take care. Stay safe.
Take care, guys. I don't like the way he's looking at me. He looks like he's got something to say. Oh, I got fashion. What does it say? Fashion mullet on my.
I did punch you in the eye.
He did. You don't. I'll call security. Tell me I won't. This guy don't know who he's messing with. I know people.
We should hire him for security.
He'll be swimming with the fishes. And then we'll see how good Nuke Mookum is.